Alright guys, welcome back to Adventure Art. I'm standing here on the roof of the palace in Sentinel, and before we get started I have a bit of a short announcement. I was actually thinking about remaking this whole series. I was annoyed with the quality of the first couple of episodes once I realized I think the later ones are much better. Also, I wanted to raise the difficulty to max, and I thought I couldn't do that mid-game. But I've decided against it. Basically, I have a 3-part fix to all of this. One of them involves you guys. So first off, I'm gonna go back and try to edit those episodes, clean them up a bit, make them perhaps a little bit shorter. Secondly, I've just got help on the forums to actually edit my save files so that we're now on maximum difficulty, guys. Very high reflexes. And third, I would greatly appreciate if one of you, or a couple of you perhaps, even better, who have come this far and enjoy this episode or this series. That's very important. I don't want you to lie. If you really like this, maybe leave a comment under the first video so that new watchers get a good review and know that they can expect a good series, so they won't be turned off by some lacking quality in the beginning. That's all. Thank you so much. So let's get going. Let's try to get down here. We are on a quest to find Prince Lothan's brother. He is rumored to have been kidnapped by the Underking, and I'm very interested in this quest because I don't know much about the Underking. I'm starting to get a grasp of the necromancers and the King of Worms, but I have no idea what the Underking is or what he is about. So this is going to be interesting. I've been asking around a lot, but I get no help anywhere. Tell me about Sugden. This is the guy. I don't particularly care to be your lackey, but run along now. Okay? I didn't expect more. Let's see here. The stores are down here. I was thinking I would just go and sell some stuff. Okay, let's just sell some stuff here. Mithril right pauldron. Okay, very nice. Let's buy it. 7,000. Oh well. I'm not one to hoard gold. Oh, wrong. I kind of usually... A problem I have with these kinds of games usually is the opposite, that I think you get too rich too fast. And I really dislike that. Let's see how much I have in inventory. 63 out of 121. It's pretty good. Yeah. I don't have a lot of unnecessary stuff. Okay, so I got a letter, and then I didn't have anything in my inventory. Like I say, I really don't like that, but let's see what happens. Potion of healing. Potion of orc strength. No. Well, I could use like a resist frost and a resist shock. if I run into some... if I start running into some rough magic type enemies. Okay, let's save and grab a quest. The Brotherhood has been grown tired of a nosy member of the Thieves Guild. The fool has taken a needless curiosity to our guild halls. This task will be simple, should you accept it. Yes. The buffoon's hiding place is in Isakagreg. Look for the Hawking residence. Leave an example for the other members of the Thieves Guild. Take no more than 19 days. When the killing is done, report to me at your leisure. Okay, what the hell did it say? Never mind, I can just do this. Isakagreg. Well, it's supposed to be some Middle Eastern type place, this, so... and we'll ask around for the Hawking residence. There's someone. General, Hawking residence. You asked the right person. Just look for it. The Hawking residence is southeast of here, unless I'm mistaken. Maybe I'll just ask her more, so she'll mark it on my map. Yes, she did. Thank you, lady. I hope you guys don't hear that. It's like a tractor or something outside. Info mode, Hawking residence. Okay. Let's go. Let's sneak around. Should be someone here. Could be her. No. Well, at least there's enemies nearby. Somewhere. Could be up here. Okay. What? No, someone help. The Thieves Guild will learn its proper place in time. This is another grain of sand to tip the balance. Burglar just died. Okay. Successful. Quest. Let's head back to, was it this place? Well, I have to double check. Okay, it doesn't say where I got the quest. It's probably... I think I first tried this one and then I tried this one. A thin rail of a woman steps forward and hands you a note. She turns aside all of your questions with a gaunt, expressionless face. Okay, let's hope we actually got a note this time. Ah, now. Letter, the unfortunate dog in Ramemi Gora of Sentinel. Oh, this sounds good. Dear Vari, if you are interested in learning the truth about Princess Sugden, yes I am. Meet me at the unfortunate dog in Ramemi Gora of Sentinel. Nice. Okay, let's go hand in this quest and then go to the unfortunate dog. Dark Brotherhood was way up here. I'm just gonna grab a sip of coffee while I'm riding. I hope you guys are doing the same. If not, it's a perfect time to make some and drink some. It's always a good time for coffee. Especially on a rainy day and during a epic adventure. I'm so excited for the main quest. It's like I'm like when you're reading a good book or watching a good movie, that you expect the story to be good, so you're more excited for it. Very good. No one is exempt from Memphal's wrath when duly incurred. Your loyalty has been noted. Okay, so let's head to Ramemi Gora and the unfortunate dog. Ramemi Gora. Yes. Let's see if it's a very small place. Yeah, we can just check these 2 taverns out. It's one of them. At least I assume the Ramemi Gora is a Lynx and Barbarian. At least I expect the unfortunate dog to be a tavern, or I'm certain it is. Anyway, like I was saying, I know the main quest. This game is supposed to be good, like the story, so that's why I'm more excited for it. I expect a lot from it. I should probably not. Okay, unsigned. Someone. Well, I had work, but I hired the Fighters Guild to do it. Okay, we are supposed to meet someone here. And the letter was unsigned, so I have no idea who it is. But someone who knows something about Prince Lothan's lost brother. I rewatched the recording I made, and I realized it was his older brother, his 10-year or so older brother, who's lost. Okay, this could be the guy. Ah, Vari. Shh! I would prefer that nobody sees me talking with you. It has come to our attention that the Underking is being wrongly accused of abducting Prince Sugden. Before you judge, check into ruins of the Burner farmstead. I'll mark it on your map. Who am I? Just call me a loyal servant. Now move away before anyone gets suspicious. Go on, scram. Okay. So this is probably some associate of the Underking. And they don't like that he's been wrongly accused of kidnapping Prince Lothan's brother. Okay, so let's go to the ruins of the Burnar farmstead. And in there I'm supposed to find some something, I don't know what, but something that makes it clear, I guess, that the Underking wasn't involved. Okay, let's save and head in. Okay, nice. I thought it was bugged at first. I couldn't. Well, I'll stop saying that everything is bugged because nothing has been so far. I'm so amazed at this. I mean, this is in alpha mode, this Daggerfall Unity, and I mean the game it's built on is one of the buggiest games I've ever played, Daggerfall Classic. And yet I've played like pretty far. I don't know how far I am, and there's basically been no bugs at all. These colors like this, it's due to a mod. and not due to Daggerfall Unity, so it's not actually bugged. Okay, back to this. Just giving some props to the developers, I guess, because I'm very impressed at how amazingly unbuggy this is. And also I've had no crash during all this playtime. Well, you guys have played Elder Scrolls games. Daggerfall and Morrowind were hopelessly crashy. So, good job, guys. Really good job. I should look into how to fix those flashing torches. Orcs are too easy. If any modders are listening, you could make a mod called Harder Orcs and Bears. I'm one-shotting everything. Resist fire. I'll take that. This could be. You pick up a death certificate. Okay. So let's check this out. Let's hope it's here. Yes. Leave this letter not to revenge myself, but as an historic document. 2 days I was sealed within this crypt without food or water. I do not know whether hunger or poor health or one of the creatures who share this dank hole with me will kill me first. I only know that I will soon be dead, and not even my bones will remain. My hope is that in the years that come, this letter will be read and the sad story of Sugden, Prince of Sentinel, will be told. I am 15 years old at the time of this writing and have been plagued with bad health for most of my life. To the frustration of my hearty parents, the finest healers and apothecaries in Western Tamriel have labored over my every cough and fever. But while they could save my life time and time again, they could not improve my sickly constitution. In retrospect, I received little real affection from the king and queen, embarrassed as they were about begetting such a cripple as the heir of the kingdom. I cannot say I missed the love. I received much attention from the doctors, priests, and herbalists constantly at court. Certainly, I was not to be the sort of warrior that King Cameron was, but one of my dearest friends, a priest of Stendar, said that I might be the first scholar king in the history of Sentinel. My younger sister, Aubki, was the true favorite of my parents, athletic, beautiful, and charming. It is hard to think of an uncomplimentary word for her. I am resigned to my imminent death. And yet I would like to see her once again. For 6 years, Aubki and I were the only children of Sentinel. 8 years ago, the queen had a boy child and named him Greklith, after the ancient Red Guard word for strong king. Few speak that tongue any longer, but all the scholars and nobles of Hammerfall understood. And Greklith is a strong boy indeed. I have never so much as seen him cough. The queen's next child, born only a year after Greklith, had an even more ominous birth name, Lothon, second boy. Perhaps had I been less sheltered, more suspicious by nature, I might have read into these nominations. Lothon and Greklith are common enough names in our family, I reasoned. Now I know that even then I was disinherited, even if it was not official yet. For several months before Lothuson's birth and over 3 years afterward, I was in the throes of a very serious fever. The doctors despaired of me, but somehow and very, very gradually I recovered. For the first time and the last, I read an expression on my father, the king's face, that was not indifference. It was disgust. That was a fortnight ago. 3 nights ago, I was seized by men I had never seen while I was having a walk. My nursemaid stood by watching placidly as I was gagged and tied and thrown roughly into a sack. I do not know how long they rode with me, but I was eventually left here. When I finally freed myself from my bonds, I found that I was alone. My wanders have gotten me nowhere. This place is filled with undead creatures that prevent me from finding an exit. I have no hope left, but no fear either. A few regrets. Perhaps had I studied magic instead of history and science, I would have freed myself of this place. One of my tutors told the story of the Underking, how he had placed his life force in the body of a powerful being and had thus conquered all Tamriel long, long ago. Had I only had the strength of a more powerful body like that, but I did not study magic, I studied history. So I leave this letter not to revenge myself, but as an historic document. Okay guys, it seems alright guys, we're out. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, this seems a bit too hard for us. Whoa, what the hell? I also would like to kill these guys. Let's see how much healing I have. Okay, 3 of those. Ah, a guy. Shout out to Pango. These are just restore power. They actually restore magicka, so I don't need them. So, yeah. Pango told me on the forums. Okay. Yeah, I think I can handle this. Yes. Okay, no treasure. Too bad. Okay, that was a bit surprising. To be assaulted like that. Probably warm ashes again. The mod. Okay. Well, as I said, as I interpret this situation, Prince Sugden was like a sickly, weak child, and his parents resented him for it. And finally, when he was sick for a long time and started to get better, he actually saw disgust on his father's face, and soon after that he was kidnapped from the castle while his nursemaid looked on in silence. I think that's probably his father's doing, that he was sick of him and wanted his stronger younger boys to inherit the throne. Yeah, that's basically it. I think that is what happened. Let's see if we get some more clarification from Prince Lothar here. Also, we found out that D.R.E.A.M, Queen of Daggerfall, is actually the sister of these guys, Prince Lothar and Sugden. Alright, let's see what it says. This what I most feared. Poor Sugden. As I promised, here's what I've heard about Lysandus. I don't know how much of this is secret, but I trust you. Lysandus was in love with his court sorceress, a noble woman named Medora D.R.E.A.M, and during the war with us, his queen found out. They say that while her husband was gone, Queen Minisera banished Medora from the court. My sister D.R.E.A.M is queen now. part of the treaty to ensure peace, but Minisera still resides at Castle Daggerfall as a dowager queen mother. I don't know where Medora went, but I know she has an enormous castle somewhere on the Isle of Balfiera. But I also heard there is some kind of curse on her, and she can never leave. I don't know if that helps you, but that's all I know. Again, thank you for Sugden's letter. Just knowing what happened will ease my heart somewhat. Please take this bracer as a token of my appreciation. Okay, let's see what this does. Item powers unknown. Okay. Alright, so King Lysandus was having an affair with a court sorceress, and she is now banished and is living on the Isle of Balfiera in a big castle. Maybe we'll try to go back to Daggerfall and talk to Minisera or Aubki. But we'll do that in the next episode. So guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what I'm doing, press like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.